Imagine a community where people have lost all hope. And the journey of Rlabs purely started by, if we can just change one person's life by sharing a story of hope and see their outlook on life being changed. That was what it basically was about. The Cape Flat is known for high levels of poverty, unemployment, problems with drug addiction.
My name is Brent Williams, and this is basically my story of how I ended up here at Rlabs. Now, I was addicted to Tuk and many other drugs for 8 years of my life. About 4 years ago, I came to the center. There is a center on the same premises as Rlabs called Impact Direct. And Marlon Parker's father-in-law, he runs the Impact Center. He is the pastor of the church and the center, and he asked Marlon to do something. So Marlon said, "Sure."
At the time there was no big plan or big idea. It was purely just getting young men off the streets to kind of start using this kind of digital media.
Taking ex-gangsters and drug addicts into a computer lab is risky. Because I mean, there's the risk of them stealing or breaking in or plotting.
I remember when I asked him the first question, so what do you know about computers? One guy put up his hand and he said, I know about computers. And of course, this was a guy with heavy tattoos, bullet wounds and knife wounds and all those kind of things. And he got up and he says, "Marlon, I know lots about computers." And I said, "Okay, tell me, what do you know about computers?" He says, "I know how to steal them."
So yeah, it's like, oh, easy, punch someone in the nose, take the laptop and you go sell it.
And I remember there was a huge article that went out saying that for people that need access to drug rehabilitation centers, there was a 6 to 12 month waiting period. Now, normally, telling someone, that's in a desperate and a dire need, that you have to wait between 6 to 12 months before you can get any help was not going to be on. And of course, on our hand, we then discussed amongst the group that we had, everybody uses their cell phone to communicate. And of course, in South Africa, one of the popular platforms or mobile chat technologies is called Mix It.
So we said, "Do you guys know about social media, guys?" So we all said, "Mix It." That was basically our social media platform that we knew about.
How about using that for us to start sharing stories and giving people advice, that might find themselves in that problem? Within a few months, we had over 1,000 kids who were just wanting to chat, just wanting someone to chat to about depression, about family members that are caught up in drugs. And that was then when we realized that we actually need to build and find a platform that can manage all of these conversations coming through Mixit. Working with some other partners, we actually built a technology called Jamix, which is basically a chat contact center that manages conversations from platforms like Mixit. I mean, if you can just think telling someone 3 years ago, "Oh no, we're going to use a technology that was developed on the Cape Flats, and we will be using it in Indonesia, we'll be using it in Europe and other parts of Africa to save lives," people would have told you, "No man, you're tripping, you're crazy."